In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I found crackers.
Oh, good.
Wheat something. I don't know what they are.
Wheat thins?
Wheat thins.
I love those.
Do you?
I do. I can eat a whole bag, or well, a whole box.
I love Triscuits.
Really? I like the rosemary garlic Triscuits.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good.
I've tried all of them. The dill, the roasted something or other, the original.
Yep.
How are you, Kenneth?
I'm good. You know, life has been lifing. You know, I'm a Taurus, so I'm trying to get through the last few weeks of this. What's it called? Uranus and Taurus, I think.
It's here till April 17th.
Yeah, so I have a few. I have 5 more.
Oh, wait. No. Uranus and Taurus. Yes. It's about to leave your sign.
Good. It needs to go.
It needs to go. Now, you changed careers during Uranus and Taurus, but you seem to...
I didn't change careers.
You relocated.
I relocated and I got a promotion.
Oh.
So that happened. You know, I was very stagnant in Virginia.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be there. That was supposed to be, you know, a stepping ground, not for me to be there for a decade.
And you stayed a decade?
Yeah, because I went to school there. I went to college there. So, and I ended up staying because All my friends were there.
Yeah.
I started my career there. And
Yeah.
every time I would want to leave, they gave me more money or they promoted me with more money. So
That has never happened to me.
yeah, I've been with the same company for over a decade. That is wow.
You're a great employee. If I say I want to leave, they're like, tomorrow? When are you leaving? Tonight? They're like, please leave.
Oh my gosh. Some days I feel like that. In my head, like I not self-sabotage, but I always think negative sometimes. Sometimes I'm a little pessimistic.
Yes, but that's a Taurus characteristic, though.
So I think about it, and sometimes I feel like I'm doing the most horrible job in the world, and then I get, "Oh, you're doing so wonderful! Great job!" Da da da. I'd be like, "Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing." Look, sitting here watching Tracy in the morning while I'm at work. Everybody be quiet though. Don't tell nobody.
I actually don't know too many Tauruses that, one, doesn't keep a job, and two, doesn't keep it long term, right? Like, it's not a Taurus's job to jump around. So you'll see them, even if it's different jobs, they'll be there more than 6 years. Easy.
Yeah. And that's what you told me. You said you need to relocate. You need to go.
And it was good advice, huh? You did that in a reading, right?
Yep, I did it in a reading. We had a talk because the original plan was I was offered a position in California. And I was kind of hesitant about it. And with the same company. But
which school? For which school?
Ooh, I don't even remember the school. It was in Santa Barbara.
Okay.
So I forgot what school is out there, but it was a school in Santa Barbara.
It's beautiful out there, but it's very boring.
It was so beautiful, but it was so expensive.
Yeah.
It was so expensive. And I was having a conversation, and then Philadelphia popped up out of nowhere, like literally out of nowhere. They were like, "Hey." The same manager that was trying to get me to go to California was like, "Hey, I got a property in Philadelphia that just opened up. Would you be interested in that as well?" And I was like, Philadelphia? No. Why go to Philadelphia and not go to California? Talked about it some more, had a reading with you, and you were like, you said go closer to home.
And home is where?
New York. Brooklyn.
Philadelphia, New York, Brooklyn, right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
So I said go closer to home, huh?
Yep. You said go closer to home. And you probably don't remember this. This was like 2 years ago. You said go closer to home because I was like, well, there's two. And you was like, hey.
Oh, you broke up.
You was like, go closer to home. So, and I lucked out because the property that we had in California, they don't have anymore.
What?
Yep, they don't have it anymore. They lost that They lost that property probably a year and some change ago.
You gotta listen to Spirit. That wasn't me. That was totally Spirit.
Yep.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hey.
Hey.
You look so cute.
Thank you. I did some content earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is it on your IG?
I haven't put it up yet. I'm still editing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll check out your IG when tomorrow? Sunday?
Well,
Monday.
Okay.
Monday?
So this look won't be up there tomorrow because I did this for a company.
Got it.
So this will be in the lineup later on, but you'll see it you'll see it soon.
Yay.
Well, everybody check out at Steph Larice _Larice on IG. Please follow, please like her content.
Yeah, share it.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. So we were just getting caught up. Let me just say hi to everyone. Okay. Hi, Jenny G. Hi, Cherie. Hi, Noel. Noel says he loves Santa Barbara. It's just a little slower.
Boring. Beautiful.
Way boring. Hey, Steph. Loving the hair.
Thank you.
Marcella Amore. Hi, everyone. Incognito. Good evening, Tracy. Good evening. So, Steph, how are you doing?
I'm good. I don't know if I'm feeling like the renewal of spring trying to come through.
You look different, and it has nothing to do with being a content creator. I thought last week, with everything that's going on, you felt down to me.
I was. Honestly, I was, but I made peace with it. And it's just like,
You said that last week.
yeah, you're not going to stress me out. I'm like Denzel Washington. Like, I'm just making the best of it. Like, I'm from the hood. I'm leaving here with something. Okay. So I'm just working it out. And I'm not going to stress it.
It's funny how we can all go back to, child, I'm from the hood. I will survive.
I'll make it work.
What you say? Not you?
No, I said I'll make it work. I'm from the hood.
No, I'm going to make it work.
I will make it
Right.
work.
We all gonna make it
Okay.
work. But listen, I have a question for you. So, I forgot it. It has something to do with finding peace with all of this. So, that's what it was. Okay. Oh, child. When you watch older people lose their brains right in front of you, and you're like, come on. You could do
Every
it.
time I turn on the news and I try to piece together a complete sentence by our leader. Yes.
What the rambling that's going on?
Yes. And I felt that. I felt this struggle, and I was like, no, you are not going to be like them. You are going to keep your faculty. In my mind, I was going through all of this, and I was like, well, then shut up, because I need to remember what I said then. How's the climate?
At work?
Yeah.
Everybody's just trying to do business as normal, but you're still on edge. Like, for instance, one of my coworkers, sick, fever, but she came into work because she felt like if she didn't show up, it would count against her. Like, girl, you could have got us all sick.
No, you're getting other people sick. So that's really a selfish act.
It is very selfish. But I'm just saying her mindset was, I don't want them to see me as not being a team player or doing my job. But girl, no, you're a hazard. You'll take the whole floor out. And then that's not the only one, because 2-3 cubicles behind me, it's another one sneezing and coughing. And then somebody says, uh-oh. He says, yeah, you're probably going to hear more than that. And my ear said, what do you mean by that? So I asked my other coworker. I said, what's going on? She was like, well, his son is getting over it and he might have caught it. So I'm like, why is he over here trying to get us to do pretend basketball brackets? You are spreading germs. What are you doing?
Wait. He's sick and trying to play some game, but he got to walk up to y'all's cubicle and play this game with y'all as his nails, it's the pen he's using is contaminated.
It's the breathing.
The breathing.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be at your cubicle talking. I'm like,
get away from me.
Back up.
Back up.
I don't like that.
So look, I let it be known Monday I will be bringing my air sanitizer. You can complain to facilities all you want. I'm trying to find the mildest scent, but I will be spraying the air. And if you get offended, then that sounds like a personal problem.
Oh, so somehow spraying the air with hand sanitizer it is a chemical issue. I could actually see that
Mm-hmm.
because I too have issues with aerosol type of sprays because it
Mm-hmm.
affects my lungs. But if I want to stay germ free, I'm gonna be like spray everything. I can walk out for 10 minutes, but just don't don't bring your germs, which is worse.
Yeah.
Put your mask on.
No
No, you
mask
can't force
inside.
them.
No mask inside.
Yeah.
No mask inside.
Mm-mm.
I said that's
So
not. I'll wear mine. You don't worry about it. I'll wear mine.
you wear yours.
I'm going to start. It's
Yeah, but you
it's
can't
like a
force people.
musical. It's a musical. One person coughs, then the next person coughs. Far down, because we're in a new building, so it's just open spaces. So it's just coughing.
Uh,
Everybody's coughing. And I'm like,
Ugh. Sound like a cesspool.
mm.
it
But they
sounds like a
back.
school. It sounds like a school.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Steph, I have to tell you,
Mm-hmm.
I work in a medicinal herb shop.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you how many people came in with noses this big, grunting because they can't breathe, and it's like I work in this like narrow space, so there's herbs on this side, herbs on this side, and the person is standing in the middle, and I'm like, "What do you need?" And all I could do is say, "All right, God, his sickness is not my sickness." And that's all I could do. I've never gotten sick off a client, but they have come in. Some people have come, they have come in sick. Dengue fever, there's this thing called dengue fever that was spreading like wildfire. Yeah. And somebody came in with dengue fever, and my boss just made him sit down and made tea for him right then and there instead of like giving him like the tea and please leave. So, and I had to make the cups, and I think I made the guy 2 cups and he went with one, but he sat there like this.
Ugh.
Well, wait a minute. What's dengue fever?
It's something unique to the Caribbean. I don't know what it
Is it
is.
like a cold or is it like stomach, body, flu? Like, what does it mimic?
It's flu-like, but it's worse than the flu.
Yikes.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now.
My goodness.
And there's no cure for it. There's no cure.
So what does it do? Just pass and go to the next person, or like?
Oh, it's a mosquito-borne viral disease.
Oh, okay. Like like malaria.
Like West Nile?
Huh?
Like the West Nile virus, but worse?
I don't know if the West Nile is worse.
Like malaria?
I wouldn't know.
Mm.
But it is a virus. But I don't know if it's like an air virus. You get it through mosquitoes.
Hmm.
The virus is transmitted through humans through bites of infected mosquitoes. Okay, so you can only get it through mosquitoes.
Mm.
It's not contagious. It cannot spread directly from person to person. Also, that's why
So
nobody.
they say.
Okay.
Until they find out it does.
Exactly.
So, but I work in a medicinal place, and oh my God, they will come in off the boat, and I just got to give them some shit.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Well, Miss Tracy, how are you doing?
It was a good week. Unfortunately, my boss is sick, so that's no fun to like watch it unravel. And but it also meant the week was quieter because he talks like this. So it was quiet. And I'm usually I have like a great complaint. Nothing. Nothing. I really appreciate it this week.
It's a good thing.
That's good, yeah. Sometimes not having a complaint or not having a huge event is, welcoming.
Yeah. It's so exhausting. Like, I'm always for a good story. So it's sometimes I make fun of the stories, but usually it's an exhausting event.
I definitely get it. Yeah.
So I'm doing fine, and thank you for asking.
That's good. Kenneth, did you say how you doing? Did I miss that?
You could do it again.
I'm good. I can do it again. I'm good. The last 2 weeks at work has been a little hectic. I had 2 inspections, one by my regional maintenance manager and one by my regional manager. So it was just a lot going on, and me yelling at everybody and cussing them out respectfully to get the job done. But I did good. So I'm happy at the moment.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. So
was it a lot of per my last emails?
It was per my last emails. It was me running up on them at their desk or wherever they're at in the building. I will find you. If you're not gonna respond to my text message, I will find you in the building.
I know.
I have 12 floors. It's 13 floors, but I have 13 floors. I will walk every floor and find you. I'm just that type of person when I want something done. But normally I'm fine. I feel like I'm one of the best bosses anybody can have because I try to be understanding. Like I have people that have kids, and for some reason schools just apparently just want to have, we have staff development day. We have staff development day. We have staff development day. It's report card day. We're off for 2 days because it's supposed to snow, but it didn't snow. I'm understanding. And I try to be. Sick kids, I try to understand. Now you're sick because the kids were sick. I understand. But when I want the job done, and that's what you're here for, I shouldn't be doing your job. Because if I have to do it, then there's no reason for you to be here.
Ooh. Come on, Taurus. Wait. That's that Leo. Which one is it?
I don't know what it is.
Which one is it?
I don't know.
Because that one is about business.
Taurus and Leo in me, but it's one of them. Or it could be wait a minute.
About that bees not in.
My rising is in Virgo. Does that mean anything?
Oh, yeah, that's just anal. That's just anal.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
trying to learn my I'm trying to go through my birth chart and try to figure it out. I found out that ascendant means rising.
Yes.
Who knew?
But also, I have. Let me see if I saved that. I have an astrology class. Okay. I have an astrology class coming up.
Oh.
Yes. Let me see if I can find it. I meant to save it on screen. I thought I downloaded it. Let me see. Yeah, with the charm.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me go to her page and download it.
The comments are hilarious.
No, Soul Sister, don't get all happy, Soul Sister. He is not a Leo.
I'm not. I'm a Taurus.
He got Leo in him. What's it, your Leo moon?
Yeah, I have a Leo moon.
But we will accept you into the club.
Thank you. Oh. No, well, yep, you better find him.
All right. I'm back. 10:10 on the clock.
Word.
10:10, news will be coming in.
Good news, I hope.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Give me all the good news. Give me all the good news. Send them away.
Have
you tried
anybody's
the news?
allergies flared up yet? Because mine's have.
Right here. Yeah.
The rain rinse my issue away.
Oh,
Like,
it did?
yeah. When the sun, because I suffer from hay fever. So
okay.
Yeah.
I'm dry. I'm affected by like cold and like
Mm-hmm.
drier air. So the wetness kind of helped me out a little bit.
That's good. Did it rain a lot down there?
It rained very hard on Thursday. That was yesterday. See?
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
the days are going by like.
Yeah. Yeah, it rained really
Yeah.
hard.
I was shocked that Friday showed up. I was like, bitch.
Where did the week go?
Yeah, for real.
It's like, bitch, what are you doing here? Yeah. All right, let me show you guys this real quick. Okay. I love the how the conversation is like easy breezy. I really appreciate that. So Charm is given. Oh, there was an issue with this file. Oh, come on. All right, let me try it again. Image. It's not going to let me do it. I don't know what happened.
Someone had a question.
Let me try it this way. Who had a question?
Will the reinstated federal employees really get their jobs back, or is it just get rift? Oh, reduction in force.
It's up to the agency.
Yeah.
The judges said that they can't be on paid administrative leave. That's what a lot of agencies were doing.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, no, they need to come back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But them coming back is going to knock the balance of the planned reductions in force that they submitted by the 13th, I think. Mm-hmm. So it's like you're back to having a full load. Well, maybe not, but you're still adding more people back on when you're reducing.
Because some people may not come back just because I'm not coming back to that drama. But
right. And a lot of people have chosen to decline. Yeah. And a lot of people are reconsidering retirement. Like a lot of people were like maybe a year, or they're eligible and they were just trying to hold on. I don't know. But they're deciding, you know what?
It's not worth it.
And then I feel like they're thinking about their coworkers too. Like me leaving, and I can leave with full benefits. I'd rather be that sacrificial lamb so you can keep your career and keep moving forward.
Do you think people are really that kind to others?
A lot of people aren't, but some people are. Okay. Some people are.
I think the ones that have good hearts and the ones that can afford to.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think it's like it's two things. You can be, I would want to leave, but my savings is not where it is, and my bills are still
Mm-hmm.
piling up, and I still need to be here. So we're gonna fight it out.
Yeah, for real. And then you have some people who their job is all they have, and
That's
they
critical.
don't want to sit in the house.
That's
So
critical.
they would rather, even if their job is very menial, like
Mhm.
they would rather sit at a desk, come talk to you,
Yeah.
have lunch with you,
Yeah.
and sit at home. So there's a lot of factors.
Yeah. When I was in Los Angeles and I wound up in community board, which meant I had a lot to do with city. And when you see some city employees refusing to retire, and then you ask why,
Mm-hmm.
because the only lifeline they have is coming to work. It's the only lifeline. It's the only thing that, and seriously, they're like zombies. They're like Walking Dead, but they
Mm-hmm.
can't retire.
Yep.
And I don't know if this is like universal, but the rule of thumb is that when you do retire, you're dead within 5 years.
Yeah.
You gotta find another
Yeah, you got
hobby,
something
another.
else.
Yes. And so what it comes down to, staying home, being lonely,
Mm-hmm.
being bored, not recognizing that you have to activate something else.
Yep.
Like you have to be around people. So in the city, you will get people that just won't retire.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I've noticed. And like I had a friend, best friend, not can't remember his name, but he was a best friend.
Okay. Your best friend.
He's gonna kill me, because he's passed on, but and he too did not survive the 5 year mark.
Mm.
It's so sad. You know what? One of my friends suggested that when we get older, all of us move to. I don't know if he was saying we all buy property, we all build our little homes on one property, and we all just have a little community somewhere, or if we just lived in the same community. It was just weird the way he described it. He was like, "Yep, we all gonna live together, and if you have a significant other, they could come too, I guess, if they nice." And I was
I
just,
guess. I
but I
guess.
was like, because he was like, "What are we gonna do when we're in our 70s?"
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Oh, this is true." I'm gonna need my friend close to me.
That's why I really applaud active senior living.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the concept.
I
And
do
plus
too.
their facilities are really nice. Like they have
They
amenities
are.
that are like,
They really are.
Yeah. I mean, my dad lived in a senior community at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at some point, he just couldn't live with me. I was like, you gotta go.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't quiet.
Hmm?
He wasn't quiet and out of the way.
No, there are some men that as they get older, they get more domineering,
Oh.
more stubborn,
mm-hmm.
more refusal to participate in a healthy kind of way in your household. They become disruptive
That's
and
true.
they can't help themselves. It's part of this elderly thing that happens. And he was a grown ass man that was like 6'3"
Mm.
and weighed 400 pounds.
Oh, it's a big old man. Okay.
A big old man, a big stubborn old man.
Uh-oh.
And like his way was not conducive to my lifestyle. I needed peace.
No,
And then he would be the type, because he was so big, he'd be like, Brian, go get me some grapes.
Please.
No, please, no, please. But it's like the boy's relaxing and you need him to get grapes. Like,
Mm.
it's like, it's just, And then at some point, my mother got sick and she came to live with me. This is when I had the final straw. She came to live with me because she was on dialysis.
Mm-hmm.
I gave up my bed for her. And then my dad and my mother, who couldn't stand each other, were all lovey-dovey and against me in my house.
Not
I mean, my
ganged
dad
up.
paid the rent, but that's not the point, huh?
Not they ganged up on you.
Ganged up on me. I have proof my son was there. There was one time I didn't have a car at the time, and there was one time I was on the bus and I saw where their car had broken down. I could see it from the bus. And normally I would get off, I would help them. I'd be like, what stage are we at? Did you call the tow truck? Blah, 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 blah. I would just like be the rescuer.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at them and I was like, oh, I'll get a few hours peace when I get home.
Not you left them.
I left them straight.
That's wild.
Did you slide down in your seat a little bit? As the bus
I was like this, looking out the window.
Oh my gosh.
There was one time my dad and my uncle, brothers. So just picture this. Identical in terms of like personality, but they were like 2 years apart. They got on my nerves so bad. I booked a fucking ticket and told them to get the fuck out of California.
Where did you send them?
Home.
And my cousin, the brother, my cousin, she called me in stitches. She said, no, you did not kick them out of California. But she was cracking up. But she already knew. She didn't even ask me why, what happened, what did they do? She was laughing. She was like, no, you did not kick two grown-ass men out of California. I said, yes, I did. The fact that they listened to me, I think I threatened to call the cops on my dad, though. I was like, if you don't get out, I'm going to call the cops. I mean, it's really funny. It's, no, it was really
So the plot thickens.
They were like the Three Stooges. They were like the Three Stooges. They're like, well, I guess we gotta go, Ted. My dad's name was Ted. I guess we gotta go. Yeah, tomorrow, 8:00. I'll be here to pick you up.
Wait, they wasn't even staying with you?
No.
I don't even want y'all in the area. Oh my gosh. That's the reason I'll say you're not even welcome in the neighborhood. Not even in the city limits. You gotta go.
I
don't even want to see you stranded on the side of the road. I had enough.
See, if y'all knew me when my dad was alive, first of all, y'all would love my fucking dad. He was hilarious. He knows how to play a room. Y'all would have hated me once he got finished. Well, let me tell you the real story. He would have been, and he would have added all kinds of lies to it. My dad had a pacemaker put in. But when they went to put the pacemaker in, he died.
Oh.
So the doctor said, I've never lost a patient. So he pumped him until he got back. Wow. They said, my dad said to me, they said, there was a team of people so that when you die, there's a team of people that comes to you and they want to know your story. What did you see? What happened? He said, nothing happened. That's what he said to me. Nothing happened. By the time that the team got there, he saw Jesus. He can literally describe God. And I'm sitting there because I had already heard him say, nothing happened, right? Because it's my world. So I was like, well, Dad, did you float above? Did you? He goes, no, nothing. like looking at me stupid. Like, what do you expect me to see? And then they announced that this team was coming to talk to him. I'm sitting there going, fuck, this man is lying. Fuck. And I can't tell them that he's lying.
Hey, your dad played way too many games. Now he saw Jesus. What God look like?
I might be
What do you say?
You see, he's a Taurus. You might be what?
I might be guilty of that.
Taurus. Exactly.
No. So no, this is the thing. One of my very, very close best friends that I call a brother pointed this out to me. He said, when you don't like somebody and you have to be friendly and make nice with them and have these conversations, you embellish the truth. Like, my truth becomes more extravagant or more elaborate than what it really is. It's not a lie. It's just, I'm not going to tell you what really happened. I'm going to make a story out of it. Come on.
There you go. See, Taurus.
But I don't do it. But it's for people I don't know and I don't care about.
Oh, he didn't know these people.
Yeah, I would never do it.
Problem.
Person I know, like, no. Because then I got to remember the lie. I'm never going to see you again. I don't care about you.
I really want to know the root. I want to know the reason. I got to know the reason.
I don't know why. He pointed it out.
Is it fun?
I don't know. I don't know, Steph. I don't know.
Is it fun? That was so cute.
Like, does it make you giggle inside? Like, these fools are really listening to this story. I'm buttering this thing up.
I'd be like, oh, you really believe me? Look, you're gullible. But I don't do it. I don't do it on purpose. I just feel like I don't know you. I don't care for you. You're asking me a question where I feel like I shouldn't really be talking to you about this, but since you're going to be here about it, let me make it up. Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
How are you, Melissa? How are you feeling this week?
Yeah. Sorry. I just want to comment, but she's right. Mm-hmm.
I need to know what he's talking about because it just sounds too juicy.
Who, me?
Yes.
He's saying that I'm a liar. That's how I feel.
Oh, no.
These Tauruses.
I've lived with one. I know what it feels like.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I definitely could say that for my experience with Taurus, I feel like they're my enemies. But not you, Kenneth.
Not you,
Like the majority. Not you, but the majority, especially the women. It's like they are just the worst.
You know,
like they love to know everybody's business, but you never can expose their own. But they want to expose everybody's business.
That's true about a Taurus.
That's very true. That's very true.
I mean, they like to eat up everything.
Yes.
You know them alphabets in the story in the soup?
That's very
they like to go like this.
You know what they're really good at? They're actually really good at listening. So they'll be like, so what happened? And you just start like vomiting to a Taurus.
Right. It's like Taurus and Gemini. When Taurus and Gemini are friends, they eat from the same soup, okay? Oh. They are not my friends.
Okay, so let me check myself real quick. Because your ascending is how you show up in what manner?
I forget now, but I think your moon is how you emotionally show up.
Okay, because that's Taurus for me, and I'm thinking I don't embellish my stories, but then that might be partly Scorpio, but I listen, and people like they just tell me everything, and yes. I don't comment, but I'm just like, tell me more. Like, how did your cousin get her kids taken away? What happened?
Yes.
I love that.
You know, it's I remember I did my little and Dory even looked at mine for the astrology part. and I was like double Leo.
What?
So, but what is it, ascendant? I think I was Gemini for the ascendant. So I was like, oh. So,
Well, before y'all discuss anymore, because this is a great topic that we're talking about, we are having astrology classes for only 3 weeks. It'll be on Saturdays at 11 a.m. It'll be hosted by Charm. And that's the text number 404-832-5179 to text. Up top, it says Dr. Charm Presents. All right. And come learn something about, like, is your moon your emotional side? Like, I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I used to know, but I always forget so easily.
Question: how long is the class each week?
Well, it's usually common that the classes do not go any longer than 2 hours.
Okay.
Right? Because we all got things to do.
Mm-hmm.
right.
I'll be patient for 2 of those Saturdays.
Okay. We'd love that.
Yay!
I'm going as a attendant. Like, I know nothing about astrology, so I will not be contributing. I will be listening.
Okay.
Right. You know what's always good to invest in yourself. And if you want to know more about the astrology, you don't have to go and be I know it all, but you could go in there and just sit back and just, listen to the information and see what you receive is what make you have that aha moment. Because you never know.
Yeah. And I've been looking for an astrologist to teach for the longest time. So either I know an astrologer, but they don't want to necessarily teach a class. Right?
I hear sometimes it takes years, but if you're passionate about something, it won't take you years, just like tarot, right?
Yes. And some people just get it. Like Tom learned, I'm not going to say it right, astrocartography, I think it's called. I think I got it right. Astrocartography, where she could tell that where you live is where you will succeed the best.
Nice.
Okay, let me hold on. 11 a.m. Okay.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
That's very interesting.
Yeah, so she's just gonna teach us like what we need to know, like some of the ignorant like things that we're like, I don't know what a glip is. Like the first class is going to be about glips. What the hell is that? I need to know this kind of stuff now. And it's nice to finally have someone that knows it, someone of color, a doctor, you know what I mean? Not that the doctor is in any way in relationship to her astrology, but it's nice that you get a doctor that is spiritual.
Right.
And she's holistic too. Like nutrition is her jam. So come one, come all. Melissa, how was your week?
Well, I can say my week was okay. I can say it was okay. I have to say, you've been having some really cool topics on your show, and I love the morning show, so don't stop that. I like to watch it on the morning show at night because I'm like, okay, what can I listen to that's not going to make me go, that is going to be annoying to me. Sometimes you just want to hear good conversation, you know?
Yes, right.
After a long day. And you talked about
the show. Yes.
Yeah. And when you talked about Kanye West, and I was just like, if people knew what it's like to channel Kanye West energy, when we did the Super Psychic and we did a reading on Kanye West and then we did a reading on Trump, they had like the same energy.
I remember
we did not. We are all was still on the same high that night after the reading. It was like, because it was so, how can I say, his energy.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, yo, did you feel that?
Right.
So I felt like with Kanye West, but Kanye West's energy was kind of hyper, but it was the same. But it was like the next day, everybody was like, oh my God, do you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Kanye West's energy, it's like once you feel that person's energy, it just make you be like lucky that you are not them.
Yes. I'm so glad I'm not a Kanye West.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
His energy is so hyper. It's like, imagine being on 20 all day long and you can't stop.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. No. I don't even think he sleeps like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the energy gave me,
I don't think he does, nor do I think the president does.
I don't think he sleeps neither. His energy was wild too. His energy was, man, don't channel him if you don't want to know.
I think their shadow Geminis is higher than their, like we're seeing the dark side of Gemini through these two men.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing the twins.
The twins, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely have that energy. Same person. It's just only thing that's different is that they are two different color people. But imagine, no matter, this person makes this amount of money, this person makes this, it doesn't matter, Because once you tap into their energy and you realize who got the same energy, then you realize who hangs out with who.
Mm-hmm. Right. So you're looking more relaxed this week. Did you have a good week?
It was okay, I could say.
Good.
The week went okay, but you know what? It went kind of like fast.
We just said that.
I felt like I closed I felt like I blinked and it was tomorrow. So I don't know why. I feel that energy. I don't know, because yesterday was New Year's. So happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I felt like a renewal was like around.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe everybody felt a shift that they didn't realize they felt.
Yeah. But also, do you think the change of time helped a little with this speeding up thing?
You know what? I have to be honest. The only thing that changed was my cell phone. Everything else, like the stove and everything, has the same time as before.
I hate stoves that have clocks on it.
So,
and the
microwave, and I'm like, I didn't change it yet. And every time I look at it, I keep thinking it's that time, but it's not.
Oh no.
So, it's like I'm tricking myself, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I have to get it together. I have to remember we are forward ahead.
Bree wants to know when your birthday is.
Mine is August 21st. I am the last day of Leo.
Last day, last hour almost.
And I'm born on a Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Carlito the Taurus. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. I know Carlito the Taurus. Team Taurus.
I send it back to people I don't know.
Carlito.
It's a real thing. So maybe it's just me. Okay. It's a real
Bree
thing.
says the lesson of the Taurus: live the truth or conceal the truth.
You know what? A Taurus like to conceal the truth. They'll just be like, oh yeah. They'll watch people throw the rock and they'll be like, yep, they deserve it. How do they deserve it? When you don't even, and just, They like to egg it on. Sorry. I'm sorry, Taurus. I'm sorry.
I am learning about these Tauruses.
Not egg it on.
Y'all be
Yes.
popping dirt,
Yes,
popping dirt in the program.
but like in a sneaky kind of way.
That's
Yes.
even worse.
Don't worry, you're not the worst. You're not the worst.
No, by no means
Because
you're the worst.
Not Capricorns, you don't mess. Capricorns, you don't mess up. Capricorns don't like when people mess with their money. You mess with their money, you
That's
are
it.
burned. You
That's
burn
it.
forever.
That's it.
They will erase you like you were never born.
They will never forget. They will never forget.
Never. And you know what? And don't poke a Cancer. Because when that bear comes out, you don't want to see it.
So I was talking to this girl the other day, this story about this man that asked for money. And then I went into the breakfast place and my attitude was real bad. It just was. And so I came back to apologize. And thank God that the man that needed breakfast was still there. And I was like, let me apologize to you. Let me apologize to you. I know what happened. And I just really want to say I'm sorry. So the woman came out. I was like, I have a bad attitude. I'm really sorry. So a woman came out and she goes, I said, but I want to own it. And she came out. She goes, at least you're owning it. And I said, yeah, that's the one thing I can do, right? I can own my shit. And she said something about how she operates, right? And it sounded very similar. And I was like, what's your sign? And she's like, Cancer. And I was like, oh, yeah. They will, that crab, if they grab on you, you in trouble.
You know, especially they got them big claws.
Yes. Yes.
You know, they grab you.
Yep.
You know, it's gonna take a village to get off both hands off of you. Don't
mess with them little things, because
And I don't care for Virgo too much. I'm sorry, people.
Oh my God. Oh, look, I gotta keep looking over here at my paper, be like, what is that here?
wait, what about Virgos, Melissa? Melissa, let me listen tonight.
Virgos are instigators. Yes, they are.
No.
Are they? I'm listening. I'm gonna listen to this.
You know they're instigators, right? If there was a job meeting, their ass is gonna be in the corner, quiet as a mouse.
Okay. Okay. I think I know where you're going with this, because I do know. Yeah. But they be instigated, but they act like they don't gossip. They act like they don't instigate.
They act like their shit don't stink, right? Knowing that they're the ones that took the shit in the bathroom, an employee bathroom lounge, right? While everybody's sitting in lunch.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Dad, what sign are you again?
Leo.
Okay.
I'm a Leo. Okay. Listen, it's just my experience with people of different signs, okay? But listen, I love you. I love all your signs.
Specific people in her lives, everyone.
Yes. Yes.
Bree says Virgo women lie without a conscience, similar to Aquarius men. See, now I know about Aquarius men. Aquarius men, straight face liars, straight motherfucking face liars, like this.
And honestly, I will tell you, I will never date my sign. Never.
I keep hearing that, Melissa.
I tried for a little bit. It was just pretty boy type of energy. I was like,
oh yeah, because they fly guys. they fly guys. That's all it's about. They gotta be fly.
We talking about Leo men?
Yes, Leo.
Yes.
Men.
Yeah, I can't
That's
mess
my
with
worst
them.
experience.
It's all about the image. And some reason
I keep hearing that.
I
hear they're liars too.
Well, I can see that. Yes.
My worst experience was a Gemini, but emotionally, the emotional roller coaster with the Leo man, that was a different experience.
I think it's because the Leo don't know what they really want, so they go up and down.
Is that what it was?
Leo men be having too many jars.
There you go.
Okay.
That
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Wait, they have too many what?
Too
jars.
many people on the rock.
You know, too many jars to dip their hands in, you know, or whatever they want to dip in, but you know, too many jars, you know.
Leo men.
Yeah.
They
have a lot of,
because they have that pretty boy image, you know. That's like, you know, the guy from jail, you bring him home, you know, because all of a sudden, because he's cute.
Not from jail. Nobody should bring a man from jail. I'm just saying, we gotta increase.
Listen.
Well,
Just saying, we gotta.
So what happened when you bring him home from jail?
Where I understand it.
you know what? Okay, so funny story. Story
time.
Yeah, story time. So my God. So one of my guy friends, right? He told me, he was like, when I came out of jail, he said, you know, I wanted to go get some, but it didn't work. I said, it didn't work? I said, He said, I was so ashamed of myself. I said, really? I said, you came home to get kitty cat and it couldn't work? I was like, So don't mess with those that come home from jail. Just don't.
Because he wanted that.
It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
No, he wanted something else.
He wasn't used to it.
He wanted something else. That wasn't that. He wanted something else. I'm just going to put it out there.
I want some pretzels.
Oh yeah, I mean the pretzels.
Well, if anybody wants their junk to work, we sell something kangaroo in the store. So you can contact me and I can mail you some kangaroo out.
Miss Kimberly said love after lockup, Melissa edition.
I love after.
But you know what? It's the truth. A lot of women do bring the men, take the jail man home, you know? Give him some new clothes and everything, you know?
Please don't.
But you know what? I forgot one of them that had the man. I don't know her name or whatever. But the man come home from jail and first thing he want to do is party. I'm like, really?
Wait. Are you talking about the black couple on the last season?
Yeah.
It was like
I don't remember what season it is. I don't remember what season. But it's like the guy, he want to go party. And I'm like, you just come home from jail. You're not going to be home with your boo. You talk about how much you wanted her. But you want to go to the club? What's in the club? What you going to get in the club? Drunk?
About Derek and Monique?
I don't know their names.
So, okay, wait. So I saw one where it was a black couple and the guy had just got out of jail. She had got a hotel for them and he wanted to go see his friends up in Harlem and see his family and all this other stuff.
Oh my God, you all right, wait a minute. You're triggering me right now.
Why?
You're triggering me because I'm having a flashback.
What?
Okay, so one of my ex-boyfriends, right? His homeboy was in jail, whatever, prison or whatever. And he said, oh, I'm going to go visit him, make sure I put some money on his books and stuff. And I'm like, why you got to do all that?
Right.
So he opened up the trunk of the car and he was like, I just want to tell you something. I'm like, what? He said, I bought him some underwear.
Oh!
What?
What?
I bought him some underwear. Yes.
I need more.
You find another man.
That's how you.
That's it.
Wait, that's how you do it, Kenneth. That's how you do it.
So I'm having a flashback because I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about that. And then I was telling my friends, I was like, he's bringing underwear.
Wait.
Go bring his.
Hold on.
Everything. It's like I don't know if it was TJ Maxx bag or whatever, but I remember it was men underwear.
In jail though.
Wait, hold up. Hold on, Melissa. Now what did you say to him when he said I'm buying him underwear?
I couldn't. No, not buy. He showed me. He purchased it already.
He said, "Yo, this my homeboy's."
Yeah,
underwear.
yeah. He told me. He opened up the trunk and he showed me the bag with the brand new underwear, and it's not, And I was like,
what
okay.
type of underwear was it? Was it just boxers?
Boxers, or was it like
like very
you know what?
Underwear?
I don't remember.
Right.
But I have to say that I don't think I even confronted him about it too much because I didn't talk about it much. I was just like, oh, okay. He's going up there to go bring him underwear. And I didn't think about it. I was just like, okay. But
secret lover.
No.
Yeah.
Were they cute panties? Or were they like
no? I don't know, but you know what? I don't know if it was tidy whities.
You don't remember.
I can't remember.
I promise I could have sworn that prison supplies you with panties.
Oh, not panties. They're white boxers.
Underwear. I could have sworn because
I have to
white underwear.
That's why I was like, why is he buying him underwear?
And wash them together.
He bought him underwear. And I remember, I think it was like 2 packs. Well, he showed me. I guess he had to. I don't know why, but he just told me. I mean, honestly, if you was going to send somebody some underwear or go bring somebody underwear, don't talk about stuff like that. But, yeah.
Melissa, we got at another time because.
And he was a Capricorn man. So, yeah.
Oh my God.
Huh?
What happened?
Who cleared their throat on that?
I did. My cookie just sat right here. I'm so sorry.
You know what's funny? I mean, I just didn't ask him about it. And he was just like, oh, I'm gonna take, he's being nice. But
it could have been nothing to it. It could have just been like, yo, bruh, I need some underwear. They only give.
But do you ever see any? Did you ever hear anybody?
I'm breaking up with you. I'm breaking up. I'm not doing it. Nope. I'm not questioning. I'm not asking no questions. I'm done. I'm good. Goodbye.
You know what? I think maybe that was near almost the end that I was with him. Maybe almost near the end because I was with him for 7 years. So that's a lot of years until 7 years. Yeah.
Bree is wild.
And that was the only thing that was like.
There had to have been other things. No, Melissa?
Wow.
Oh. Okay, we're not going to make you do it, Melissa. We understand.
Understand. You know what? Like, so when he used to walk and everything, right?
Uh-huh.
People would tell me, why he walk like that? He walked like a girl, but he's not a girl. He's like, why does he walk like that? And I'm like, I don't know.
Melissa, you must have loved this man because ain't no way them flags was waving like this.
Yes. He was wearing the whole flag.
He was wearing the whole flag.
He was wearing the flag.
I can't.
You want to know something? Have you ever remembered each person you ever was with a relationship or serious and stuff? You ever remember like the last song you listen to or that year, that's when you already know, like, oh my God, when I hear a certain song, I'll be like, that's the year I broke up with this person.
Yes.
That's the year I broke up with that person.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And I think
I don't do that, but there are whole periods of time that was either depressing or good. But I don't associate it to one thing, but yeah.
and I remember it was the Mariah Carey song, I Just Want to Hate You. And when that's the song came out, I was like, oh my God, that's the time that I broke up with him.
I don't
It's
even
when
know
that song came out.
I just want to hate you.
Yes.
Yes.
I never heard that one.
Me neither.
E-E-U. Yes, I love that song. My anthem. I was going through a breakup as well, Melissa, so I know.
See, I'm telling you.
How does it go? I want to hate you.
It's called I Can't Wait to Hate You.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I can't wait to. Yes. And I was just like, oh my gosh.
You. It's like H.A.T.E.U.
Yeah.
So it's an acronym for something.
No, hate you. That's what it said.
So it didn't stand for nothing, but she just said hate.
Yes, hate you. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But she does make it sound so sweet when she says the hate word. But that was the time when I know I'm like, okay, oh, that's when I broke up with this person. It's when that song came out. So, wow. So just know if you see, if a guy is going to go go there to bring it to the homeboy, then you must rethink your decision if you want to really be with that person.
I think so Pat's not here, so I gotta play devil's advocate.
Okay.
I just feel that before you said what you said on the second part of it,
yeah,
his walk, I was like,
yeah. But I don't know if it was I didn't know if he was walking like that because he was a guy that had like the muscles a little bit. So I don't know. You know how like the men like to show their muscles or whatever.
Did he have a butt? Did he have like a girl's butt?
It was little. Oh my God, it's hilarious.
He walked. This is my thing. Did you think he walked like a girl? He walked with a little twist.
I never paid attention to that. Right.
Right.
So
who said this to you?
That he walks a little sweet.
Yeah.
That he got a switch.
Yeah. Was it other?
No, my family. No. My family was like, did you see the way he walked?
Oh, okay.
And I was just like, yeah. They seen the way he walked in. They was like, mm-mm. And I was like, there's nothing wrong with them.
But I love him.
Well, look, you never know.
Yeah, it happens. It happens because you fall in love at a young age. You don't know the difference of anything. You won't see those things. But now that I thought about it, after years later, I'm like, wow, he really bought his homeboy some underwear to go take in a prison.
Well, Bree says, so this mother Fuga actually went to the store, looked at the sizes, and brought not one pack but two. That's the thing, is looking at the sizes.
Oh wow, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
hey, I was young.
Crazy.
When you're way early, when you're only like 20s, early 20s, you're like, you don't think about none of that stuff.
Yeah.
But wow, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He looked up for the sizes. Wow.
Because you do gotta search. You gotta search.
I mean,
multiple
it changes things when you start like thinking about it that way.
Right.
Because I know when I'm looking at myself, I get frustrated. And I wear granny underwears. I get so frustrated.
Ain't nothing wrong about that. But I know it's a shocker. How are you feeling, Kenneth, that I revealed something that was way back in the past that just made me remember it? I said, oh my God.
I could go either way with it. But you said the fan was like, no, he walked a little too.
Yeah.
A little too. So now I'm like, well, maybe there might be more to it. Because I'm like, I'm just thinking about the jail aspect of or jail or prison and how they treat people in there. And I'm pretty sure they're not like, oh, my underwear needs to be changed. You only gave me 2. One has a hole in it. We only have laundry every month or whatever the case may be. Like, I'm just thinking about that aspect of it. Like, yo, bro, like, I need some underwear. Like, I don't have no underwear because they have holes in it or whatever happened. Somebody stole my underwear. I'm just thinking about
I am never wearing another bitch's underwears. Never.
But you're not wearing someone else's.
You put your name, their name is on it.
Asking your homeboy.
Oh, you mean in jail?
Yeah. They wash everything together in jail. But your name is on your stuff.
So I'm like, maybe the underwear got stolen. Maybe he was being punked and somebody stole his underwear. Because it was like, yo, you about to walk around. We about to see what you got. I don't know.
He could have put money on his books. I'm sure you could buy underwear in prison. He could put some money.
But if he has money.
Well, he bought underwear from the store. He could have used that money and put it on his books.
Yes, he could have. He could have put money on his books. He could have. Right. He definitely could have. But maybe he wasn't thinking. That's why I have questions.
He wanted to personalize those underwear, honey.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
When you wear
these, differences.
Think of me.
Ooh.
That's why I was asking Melissa, like, were they cute underwear?
Oh my God.
White underwear, just regular underwear, regular dagler. He was good to his boyfriend.
That was his man.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You just never know. You live and you learn. But I was just like, I'll never forget that. But you know, it's in the back of your mind, like,
yeah,
oh, you want to go buy him some underwear? I'm like,
no, that's true. It happens. You never know. I tell people all the time, I be like, you just need to know if you care about your person's backstory, then you need to do your research. You know, that's all. If you don't care, then it is what it is.
Yeah. You know, some people do background checks on people before they go on dates and everything.
They should nowadays. Nowadays, please do. Because everybody you're dating is lying. Please do.
Right.
It's true.
At this point.
I mean, go on a date. Just don't trust the date. Come home and do a background. Please do. Okay, guys, I have a video that I want to show you guys. I don't even know if I sent the right one over. Well, let's do this first. George Foreman has passed away.
What? Oh, what? That is shocking. How old is he?
76.
Oh,
that was young.
Yeah. I think so. I don't know when he died.
You know, his George Foreman grill I loved his George Foreman grill.
I heard.
It's really nice.
Took me through college.
Did it?
Yeah. Cooking in my dorm.
That was illegal. I was an RA.
It was.
I would have came in there.
It was illegal and you had one?
You wasn't supposed to be hot plates, none of that stuff. You supposed to have a mini fridge and that's it.
Yep. No
micro fridge.
I know the half size one.
No candles.
Damn.
All right.
Man, rest in peace, Georgie.
Yeah, definitely rest in peace.
Yeah.
All right. In honor of George Floyd, I'm going to play this video.
Foreman.
Oh, sorry, George Foreman. I fucked that up. No, I really fucked that up.
I'm going to let her go out.
Hey, hey, it's Friday. It happens.
Oh my God, I so fucked that up. Damn. I hadn't conjured.
Yes, rest in peace, George Floyd. Yes.
Yeah.
May he continue to rest peacefully.
That was about 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I done conjured up the portal. All the portals are coming out.
All right, Pope Tracy.
Oh God.
What happened? What did Stephanie say?
Pope Tracy.
Pope?
Pope Tracy opening up.
Oh, the doors. Oh, no.
Did you just start talking a different language? Oh my gosh.
Okay, this
Poor
is in
Pope.
honor of George Foreman. Now, something's gonna come up about George Floyd tomorrow.
Right,
Wow.
I'm about to say, what is about to happen? You said
Right.
twice.
Right, what's about to happen? Okay, hold
And
on.
it's 11, and it's 11:05. Maybe we need to look up a meaning of that too.
Okay.
Oh no, it's coming my way. It saw me. I compel you in the name of Jesus. Be gone, evil spirit. I think he's actually taunting. He's looking for trouble. Uh-oh. Did he find a target? Let's see what's over here. No? Just driving around. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I said he. It might be gender neutral. Oh, is he really coming this way? Is this happening? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is this really? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable.
You rang, sir.
That is hilarious.
That is comedy. Oh my God, I can't.
Watch it one more time with an even more critical eye. Because I can't believe this thing made a right turn or a left turn and found him again. He was like, he's coming for me. And he was like, no, you can see me. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It was so weird. Okay, one more time, guys. I love this video. Wait. Why did it start moving in the first rate? Look at it with a critical eye. It's just by itself.
And I don't see any signs of wind.
No
Do you hear
wind.
The trees aren't moving.
Oh, that's right. Good. Yeah.
Oh no, it's coming my way. It saw me. I compel you in the name of Jesus. Be gone, evil spirit. I think he's actually taunting. He's looking for trouble. Uh-oh. Did he find a target? Let's see what's over here. No?
You're over there.
Driving around. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I said he. It might be gender neutral. Oh, is he really coming this way? Is this happening? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is this really? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable.
That is hilarious.
I think it's added gender neutral.
I'm a man, Damon.
I think it got added gender neutral. Like, oh, I'm sorry, it's not a she. Gender neutral. And the cart was like, huh? It was trying to. That was really
so funny.
That was good. Okay, got another video for you guys. Oh wait, what's everybody saying? I'm sorry, the comments. I always forget the comments, guys. Oh, the ghost of Target. It was Lowe's. Tracy is canceled. What did I do? I can't remember now. Your brother had a crock pot in his lawn?
Oh.
Oh, he was making meals.
He was selling those meals.
Okay.
Benefit of the doubt concept is dead. Oh my God. Okay. I love this kid right here. He just came out onto the scene, but he is so fucking funny. Oh, wrong one.
But it's a funny one.
It's too funny.
Oh no, it's coming my way. It saw me.
Oh no.
I compel you in the name of Jesus. Be gone, evil spirit. I think he's actually taunting. He's looking for trouble. Uh-oh. Did he find a target? Let's see what's over here. No? Just driving around. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I said he. It might be gender neutral. Oh, is he really coming this way? Is this happening? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is this really? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable.
That's the best video ever.
The real question is why he sat there and let it hit him.
Because at this point,
start backing up. I'm like, oh, time to go.
Me too. I would have backed up. I was like, be gone, ghost. You're not getting me, ghost. No. It would have been a battle for the parking space because I would have backed the fuck up.
Yeah. Right. You're talking.
You know what? At least you got to
bring back segregation. We already don't be where the white people are. I don't know what you're trying to segregate. And then I don't want to be the one to say it, but if a black man had 34 felonies, he wouldn't have been able to sniff the White House grass. And then France said, bitch, give us back the Statue of Liberty. And I am flabbergasted because what in the hell have we, well, you know what? Come get her. Come goddamn get her. And then Social Security payments are set to go up in April. And I know you Make America Great Again bastards are going to try to give that credit to Wig, but he didn't do it. No. We thank you so much, Representative Andrea Salinas and Joe Biden, for passing the Bipartisan Social Security Fairness Act. And then you haven't heard about a plane crashing in a long time, and that's because I shut the airlines down. You're welcome. And then Wig and Invader Zim supporters keep saying, oh, the ones who didn't vote for Wig shouldn't get the $5,000. And I want y'all to keep waiting on it. And then Wig's approval rating is slipping like my transmission, but I'm going to fix that when I get home. And his supporters are still calling us stupid. Yeah, and he can't read. So who's really dumb?
Oh my God. It's just Terrell. I love this kid. He's new on the scene. I absolutely adore him. Please go follow old boy because he is hilarious.
He's funny.
He's funny.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is.
But
and he's sitting here sipping his hot coffee or tea.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee or tea. Right. He's doing the right thing. All right. Huh?
I said, was it Starbucks that he was drinking?
It looked like
it didn't say. It didn't say.
I hope he didn't get it from Target.
These are all the fun videos. Hold on a second. This one is fun too. Hopefully I can get it. But what's fun is the person giving the video. He's so cute.
Wig wants to bring back segregation. We already don't be where the white people are. I don't know what you're trying to segregate.
I'm starting to laugh.
And then I don't want to be the one to say it, but if a black man had 34 felonies, he wouldn't have been able to sniff the White House grass. And then France said, bitch, give us back the Statue of Liberty. And I am flabbergasted because what in the hell have we, well, you know what? Come get her. Come goddamn get her. And then Social Security payments are set to go up in April. And I know you Make America Great Again bastards are gonna try to give that credit to Wig, but he didn't do it. No. We thank you so much, Representative Andrea Salinas and Joe Biden, for passing the Bipartisan Social Security Fairness Act. And then you haven't heard about a plane crashing in a long time, and that's because I shut the airlines down. You're welcome. And then Wig and Invader Zim supporters keep saying, oh, the ones who didn't vote for Wig shouldn't get the $5,000. And I want y'all to keep waiting on it. And then Wig's approval rating is slipping like my transmission, but I'm going to fix that when I get home. And his supporters are still calling us stupid. Yeah, and he can't read. So who's really dumb?
He's so cute.
Atlanta because
Yes.
there's 2 men on there that I know are deal. And I'm just like, oh, I know this gonna eventually blow up. I know it. And I'm just like, it's so obvious. The way they're treating their wives, the way their wives are literally chasing after them, the way their wives are literally begging them for affection and begging them to do X, Y, and Z. Oh, I just have to accept this and that. Woo! We got some DL men on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, because we can watch every Sunday and view. Listen, you probably named us 2 wives because I'm telling you, it's so obvious, and I know it. Both I know for a fact because it's like, oh, I just want to talk about it. But is that slanderous? I guess not. So yeah, it's like, okay, one was the basketball player, and then this light skin. He literally don't show affection. He literally just.
Brittany husband.
Yep.
And the Oakley girl.
Yep. Because he is cold to her.
I think he's just a cold man.
Absolutely cold.
Which one? Brittany's husband?
No.
Brittany's husband and what's the other girl?
Angela.
Yeah, Angela.
Angela.
Husband. Charles Oakley.
Something's wrong with Oakley. Oakley sounds like a basketball player.
He is
That yeah, but I'm saying a basketball player that's on the down low. He does.
I think, but I felt like he got banned from Madison Square Garden. I felt like I heard that.
Why?
He was one of them like irate players that, you know.
He got anger issues.
Yeah, like he was one of those like boisterous.
Yes.
You know, like more than Dennis Rodman.
Yes.
More than Dennis Rodman?
Yeah, but may not have been as good as Dennis Rodman.
Oh, so
but Dennis Rodman was lovable to me.
Yeah, like Dennis Rodman was crazy, but he was good on the court.
Yes.
He played his game.
Yes.
But he was a little out there.
Yes.
Unhinged.
Yes.
You know.
I agree. Mm-hmm. Okay. I got another video. How about Megan Good? Have you guys heard?
No. What's wrong with Megan Good?
She got married.
Mm-hmm.
She got what?
Married.
Yeah. Her and Joe Nathan got married.
Oh, where have I been?
It was a secret wedding.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't know.
It was secret. It wasn't.
I'm happy for her.
We'll talk about this after the video.
Yes.
Now.
Being my wife, I will be your man.
Every time I play music, YouTube is like, you are not monetized.
Oh, Dory, did she wear 4 different wedding dress? Because that's what it looks like.
Let me see. It does look like.
Yeah.
They got married 4 times.
Those are 4 different.
No, those are 4 different
Oh.
You can tell by the sleeve. That sleeve is crumpled. Sleeve. That sleeve.
And look, his tie. He only changed his tie once.
Oh, interesting. And her hair is different too. Interesting. So which one is the wedding look?
Is this AI?
Yeah.
Or did they have 4 different ceremonies?
I don't,
This might be AI.
did they
Because how
get?
is her hair now?
I
It's in
don't
braid,
know.
right?
Because Jonathan announced that they were married
Watching the Real
on the
Housewives of
series show.
Atlanta because it's 2 men on there that I know are deal.
What you say, Kenneth?
I said Jonathan announced that they were married on the Sherry show.
Mm.
So my thing is, if it was a secret wedding, wouldn't like they save all this for like a magazine, like People,
Mm-hmm.
Us Weekly, something like that, for it to be like a big to do to have like the exclusive photos of the wedding? They're just gonna release it on Instagram or social media.
I don't
That
know.
just
They
makes me
said it
think
was a
about it.
private ceremony. Hold on a second. I'm gonna play this guy who I'm falling in love with again.
Uh-oh.
The hell Jonathan Majors hired as a publicist, they deserve every ounce of his check from the movie, because I can't prove it, but my spirit tells me this is in response to that tape leaking.
What tape?
This is in response to, I got a great movie coming up and y'all tried to hold on to this. Y'all released this audio. Bam! Let me drop something that's going to overshadow that and not derail the process and the progress that I've made in Hollywood. Let me overshadow that weak ass recording. Let me overshadow that weak ass recording. Bum, I'm married. Me and Megan are married. Because number one, Rolling Stone dropping the recording, that was late and it was tired anyway, because we had already processed all of that way back when. We had already processed all of that. So it was like, yeah, okay, we really don't care about this and that white woman. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I wasn't a fan of Jonathan Majors and Megan Good in the beginning. But if you can't beat them, join them. I've gotten on board. Effective today, especially after hearing him speak about her, I have officially gotten on board with the Jonathan Majors. Who opened it door? Oh, okay. I have officially gotten on board with Jonathan Majors and Megan Good being married. I am. I'm just here for it. Listen, y'all, we got to support our sis. She grown. She want them. They look happy. She ain't going nowhere. Her lease lasted longer than her lease with Jonathan Majors lasted longer than Lori Harvey's lease did with Dempsey Idris. Them people look like they got it going all on. At this point, we got to let it go. Let's just support them. Capiche?
Capiche.
Funky Bunch, is we supporting Mrs. Majors or no? If we're supporting this union, put yes in the chat. If we are not supporting this union, put not me, girl. Let me see how the people feel it. Let me see how the people is feeling. And I'm going to tell y'all what's really finna give it up and turn it loose. She finna pop up pregnant in the next 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
The people putting not me, girl. People putting yes. Some people putting the I guess. I'm with it. Listen, I ain't nowhere trying to tell grown people what to do. And we got to give a little bit of grace. All right. If we're children of God, if God died for our sins, if Jesus laid it all on the cross for us, at a certain point, we have to make an allowance for some redemption and pray that he don't put his hands on Megan Good, which I don't think he's going to put his hands on Megan Good. So here is where I'm at with it. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Majors on your wedding, and I wish y'all love and life everlasting.
Not love and life
Everlasting.
It's not like a funeral.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was gonna say fairy tale. You're like, to sound like a funeral.
Oh yeah.
That is
Okay, so can I say this?
yes.
In all honesty, I definitely thought it was a PR stunt when they first got together.
Yeah.
So I agree with that part. But Funky made me think on the flip side.
Yeah.
That maybe the girl, because I don't think she to this day still has like made peace to let him go.
Yeah.
So did she release that when she got whiff of him being married?
What was the tape? What did it say?
Him strangling the girl or restraining her, and you.
How did that get on tape though?
Cause she recorded him.
So that's
they
what
had
I'm
a
saying.
conversation after the incident, not the incident that everyone's talking about. This was the incident that took place like in like a couple of years back from the actual incident that took place in London. And she was saying, well, you strangled me and da da da. And he didn't really say like, yes, I strangled you. He was like in aggress. So it was kind of like a, is he admitting to it? Is he not admitting to it? It was just kind of like a, okay, but then why is this coming out now, the week before his movie premieres? When y'all have already settled everything. He's already been convicted of whatever he was going to be convicted of. And the civil lawsuit or whatever you had against him was either dropped or y'all settled out of court or whatever the case may be. The only people that should have had this recording was her or her lawyers as backup to the case that she brought against him from the incident that happened in New York. After
But
that,
you would have had to contact him after the case?
no, I don't think it was after the case because this recording is from an incident that happened in London years ago. It wasn't the incident
she recorded him and held on to it all these years.
Yep, and held on to it. Yep.
So she used it when it was convenient.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he looked like, how can I say? I don't see nothing wrong with him, right? And he probably did, if he did something in the past to the ex, I hope that jail had scared him, that he can go to jail for it, and that he learned to restrain himself, you know? Because I'm not gonna lie, he does look like he's a person like you gotta poke him to get him there. You know?
Yeah.
I'm happy for Megan. I remember when she was in that other marriage with the church guy and everything. I actually have that book. I don't know where I have it at, but I bought the book that her and her husband did, how they met and everything. It was a really, really good book. You know?
That guy was weird. That preacher man, I did not like him. I don't think she had a voice with him.
I'm just gonna put my hands up.
What?
I think that she changed her life when that church guy came in, and then she stopped doing all the things she used to do and stuff like that.
I don't think he saved her. I think he controlled her.
Agreed.
She's a beautiful, sensual woman. She's a beautiful, sensual woman. He got her as a beautiful, sensual woman and then wanted to cage her.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You got to put up a legend.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Because I see the hand going, I see, what's his name, finger going, and I'm like, wait a minute, forgot about that. Yeah.
Yes.
But now that guy had got engaged, or he got married to some other,
Shawnee.
woman or whatever.
He's with Shawnee.
No,
he's with Shawnee.
No, he's not with
No.
Who is
He
he
with
with?
some other woman.
He married, so he got married.
Yeah.
He was on.
I think he's engaged. I don't think he's in.
He's engaged to somebody else.
Yeah, he's engaged to a
He was
Latin.
on Love at First Sight, and I didn't like him on that show either.
What?
Okay, I don't know about that. Love at First Sight. Who's on Love at First Sight?
Megan, good ex-husband?
Yeah, one of those relationship type, married to the medicine, love at first sight. He was one of the coaches.
Oh, really? Oh, why are you giving advice for?
Give advice. Look at what he likes. Mr. Franklin is now engaged to a spicy is the word, Latina. So that's what he likes. I'm pretty sure he's going to try and control this spicy Latina.
Devon Franklin. That's who it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say that. I'll put it this way. I'm not going to say that he's controlling.
He is.
I don't know him in that aspect, so I don't know. And she's never said he was controlling or anything like that.
No, you can see it.
What I would say is that if she fell in love with him, I'm just thinking, if you fall in love with somebody, you marry them and you're into them and you're in you're in love. If this person's persona is different from yours, you have to try to marry them two together or try to, not necessarily conform to each other, but you need to have what's the word? Oh my God, I can't think about it.
We have no idea. Work it out.
When
We have no
two
idea.
people come together and you're trying to work it.
Compromise?
Yes, compromise. Thank you. I said conform. Thank you, Seth. We have to compromise on certain things that you do. Maybe you can't be overtly sexual.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
But if he's a pastor,
then fuck him and his pastoring.
No,
he married a sensual woman. He married a sensual, gorgeous woman. And then look, the motherfucker went after a spicy Latina. So he gonna change the spicy Latina now?
No,
that's the narcissist in him.
No, I get that. But what I'm saying is, what if she wanted to conform to him?
She didn't want to.
Because she was in love with him.
Okay.
And he had a certain reputation. So she's like,
I think she tried.
I think she tried. And I think whatever she did wasn't good enough. Right. It wasn't good enough.
Well, I don't know.
I think she couldn't conform to the extreme that he needed her to be. And he always came across as, I'm protecting you from them. I'm protecting you for all the men that want you. I'm protecting you from the women that hate you for being so beautiful. We never hated Megan Good. We never hated her. We didn't like him. But it translated into not liking her. Because he was a pastor, so he has to be a good man because he's a pastor. And he talks like those, like the rhetoric of that good pastor that you do want to marry. And then they were like, "Oh, he married Megan." No, his penis likes spicy women.
Okay. No, I did it. I was just, I'm always gonna play on. I'm always gonna.
I hear you. He is a weirdo.
I don't follow him enough to be like he's a weirdo. I guess that's.
Oh, look at Steph.
He's a weirdo, Steph.
No, I'm dancing. He likes his spicy Latina.
Like a Latina. And if you tell me she's a spicy Latina, she's shaking hips, she's throwing that hair around.
That is sensuality.
That is sensuality. He's a pastor. Find a dull girl. Find a dull girl that will wear her skirt mid-calf, that won't wear any bright colors, would never wear yellow.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, the skirt gotta be to her ankles. You know?
Pretty much. and the puffy sleeves. Like, she damn near needs to be Black Amish. No.
Yeah, with the elbow. What's that? The knee pads. What are
Yes.
those fat things called?
Shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads. But always with the puffy sleeves, shoulder pads. Like, he
First
made
lady.
a church girl that would wear a prayer cloth over her thigh because her skirt is too short. Man, when I was in church, when I first entered the Baptist church, I didn't know, because Catholics don't like do all the dressing rules, right? I get into the Catholic church. First of all, I can't see because of the hats. They was like back in the day when everybody was still wearing hats.
So you was at a Kojic church.
That's the first thing. The second thing is when you wear certain outfits, that when you sit down, your skirt rises. So you don't tempt a nigga in that church. They tell you to put a prayer cloth over your thigh because men can't control themselves.
It's temptation.
Control yourselves, dudes. Control yourselves. I'm allowed to wear a respectable short skirt, not trash, respectable. But you know, when you're thick thigh, you know, when you go to sit down, it rises automatically because you just thick boned it.
Like they say, thick thighs save lives. Okay.
And they crack backs too.
Oh.
Hallelujah.
I never did that before.
Hallelujah.
Oh, look. Infinite goes.
Well, apparently somebody
fiance on vacation. He's fornicating before marriage.
Oh.
He does. He needs to get a church sister. Tracy speaking like a true Leo. Right. The spicy Latin dress, sexy too. She's younger. Oh, if she's younger, he think he can train her. Oh, she's Megan Good #2, child. Megan Good #2.
So he's a passport bro. He's a passport bro in the church of the cloth.
Yeah.
Passport bros are the collection of men who prefer foreign women. So they use their passport to go to different countries to find a wife, because basically they're not finding luck here. But they just say that the American women, white or black, I'm guessing, just don't fit the bill. And they prefer foreign women because they think they control them. But little do they know,
other countries are a beast. Women are a beast in other countries.
They just know how to bait the men to get what they want, get that kid, get a citizenship, and then they're gonna bring down the hammer. You're not running them either.
And then they claim child abuse. Then they claim domestic abuse.
Ooh, and get away from it.
Because when you, certain states that you live in, when you claim domestic abuse and you're an immigrant, you can receive your status permanently.
Oh, I didn't know.
Wow. Well, you know what, too? She needs to make sure she get herself a secret bank account. Whatever she can get, she can put it in her own bank account. Okay? On the hush hush. Spicy girl, yeah. Spicy. And then when she's ready, she can leave them.
And they be so shocked when they do leave them. Like, you thought it was love?
Everything's yes. He seemed like he's a person that wants to hear the woman never say no. He wants a woman that says yes to everything.
Because he said so.
Yeah.
Deep.
All right, guys. I love Funky Dineva. He'd be breaking shit down, but I really want to play something. Let me see something. All photos. We're going to go over now to the most controversy of this whole fucking week. Just hilarious.
Oh.
Just hilarious. I have never been more disappointed in a motherfucking woman in my whole life. I'm a girl's girl. I'm a girl's girl. What she did to Lauren LaRosa, how you gonna tell somebody to shut up at your job? Who puts up with that at their job?
Well, she would have been fired if she said shut up.
Boom.
That ain't
She would have
happen.
been written up at any other job.
Right. There would have been a written up, there would have been a warning, you know. You know what she knew? She needs her own platform. I mean, she have your
I don't
own
know
talk
if
show or
she could
something,
be
just her own.
successful at this stage of the game. Who's listening to her podcast though? I don't know if she could be successful at this point. Like, I mean, she showed too much ugly. Like, when are we going to support each other? Like,
You
when
know
is
what,
that
though?
going to
I know when she was talking about, oh, she got a contract. You gotta learn when to pull back. You got a family, right? You got 2 kids you gotta take care of, right? So guess what? As a you gotta think of yourself. You're a mother. You gotta pull back.
Right.
If you start doing all this and that, acting ghetto at work, what you expect? You know, people want to see us ghetto at work. You know what they always say? The black people got attitude because
And I think that's what I mean, Melissa. I think that's what I mean. Why did she show that extreme side? Like, we're not in your house. Like, when you did the live was strong enough. Why you got to come to work and we got to have, what did you say, Kenneth? A meeting about it? We all were in a HR meeting.
An internal meeting.
Internal.
In public.
You don't do that. You don't do that. She should have been fired.
Manager, I was cringing. Literally sitting there like, so all of your dirty laundry, or maybe not all of it, is being displayed in public. No.
Yeah.
It made no logical sense to do that. Unless they're
just brought it to the table the next day. So let's watch this video and tell me what tell me what everybody's trying to. Did y'all like that exchange?
No, I thought it was inappropriate.
Thank you.
It wasn't the place. It wasn't the place at all.
It wasn't the place. What happened?
Well, you know what, too? Her ego.
Right. It started off like, okay, this might be like a sensible conversation. And then I guess something that, what's her name? Lauren? Mm-hmm. What's her name? Lauren? Something she said triggered her to be like, oh, hold up. Now I gotta really show you. And
who, Lauren or Jess?
I think for Jess, Lauren said something that triggered Jess, and the cool that she had in the conversation, she lost her meter on where this should go. I think it went beyond this is work. It went beyond
who, Lauren or Jess?
Jess. Her reaction went beyond this is a work related conversation.
Yeah.
It felt kind of personal.
It was too personal. Okay. Look at this now. Hold on.
I care about, you have to be okay for all of this to be okay. And I'm a producer at the end of the day. You my talent, we gonna be straight. Because
she trumped her.
Mm-hmm.
She lost her producer title because of that comment.
What?
Well, first of all, you're not gonna call me your talent on nowhere. You're not gonna call me your talent. Like, them's is fighting words. I'm producer and you're the talent. No, and she said you're my talent.
Mm-hmm. That was definitely shade. That was shade.
That was shade, and it was good shade.
Yeah,
But
she got a
them
lot of
just
she got away with a
words
lot because she can speak. She can speak and
just can't.
just can't speak in that tone.
Right.
So she got away with a lot of words. But if you listen to what she was saying, they were both insulting each other.
Yes.
And you know
Yes.
what? The men were the two men that were sitting there
They
should have
didn't
cut
have.
it off. They
Yes.
should have
Yeah.
cut it off a long time ago. As soon as she said, "Oh, I want to make a meeting," that's when they say, "You know what? I'm sorry, everybody, but we're gonna have to go on commercial." Don't wait. Charlamagne, the God was watching. They loved it. Neither
Yes.
man stopped it. They wanted that
They
type
were
of truth.
making fun of them as women. Oh, two men like Charlamagne, don't do that. Like, he needs to get written up too.
Instigating.
He was instigating the whole thing. And it wasn't until producer got in his ear and he was like, "Oh, let's take this off camera. Let's go to break." That was really some shit right there. Kenneth, what's your thoughts?
I don't think it should have never happened on camera. I think it should have been something that they may have mentioned on the show just because Just Hilarious did it on live. So it was already out in the public. So it wasn't nothing that
That's
they could
true.
try to hide about it. But I don't think they should have had an in-depth conversation of them trying to come to a meeting of the minds on air. That was never going to work. It became of course the two girls were trying to work it out / battle it out because I think what's her name? Lauren. I think Lauren was trying to hold her cool until Jess started saying, because I saw the whole thing. So I think when Jess started saying, "I was telling you to shut up or hush your mouth because that's how I have to handle you because you talk over people," then Lauren was like, "Well, da da da, you're my talent."
Well, at first she said, "I'm a grown woman."
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I agree with that. Oh,
yes.
No one at no job should anyone say, "Shut up."
Or hush. Yeah.
The meeting and everything ends, and we all in HR.
Exactly.
Period. A report is being written. And now I got psychological damage. Now I might have to file a workman's comp case.
Exactly. Oh, not a workman's comp case. Okay.
Oh, wow.
But yes. Yes, that. So I just
Dead
felt
ass.
but then I felt like Envy was in his emotions because I felt like he felt betrayed by
who?
Was like, the only reason why I said that he felt that way because he was saying, I said this about you, I contacted you, I talked to you about this, da da da, and all this other stuff. Charlamagne kind of made it a joke because that's what Charlamagne does.
Mm-hmm.
So he made the situation a joke. And I just felt like all the dynamics of it did not have the superior person in over them saying, "Hey, this is how we're going to mediate this conversation, how we're going to handle it." They didn't have that. So it was just them all going back and forth with each other. And I don't even know if they came to a resolution because at the end, Lauren was on Jeff's side saying, I don't want you to cry. Like, I don't want this to happen. Like, I want me and you to be on the same side, da da da. Then she went after Charlamagne, like, "Oh, you keep thinking everything's a joke." So it was just kind of like, y'all all need to come together behind the scenes and figure out how y'all want this show to move forward.
Yeah.
And then you let the public know.
Right.
Other than that, I'm not. I like, is this a big ploy? Because I remember when Jess first got the job, she did this huge announcement, and then it was, "She's not hired. We didn't hire her. She's not the new host of it." Then it fell back. Then a week later, "Oh, she got the job. Way, we're so excited about that." So I'm like, is this just another gimmick to make us watch or listen to The Breakfast Club?
Yes. I'm not sure how much of this is real and how much of this was planned. Because if you notice, Jess said we had this planned.
Yes.
Yeah, she said that. She said we had this plan when the first day I came back. We had a plan. She kept saying we had a plan. We had a plan. So something went wrong
Yep.
with the plan.
Probably too much gossip in the work office area. And
Mhm.
two, it was probably built up anyway between the two women. Maybe it was built up. It was like it was little by little. It was just waiting for the dough to rise.
Yes.
But you know what? Jessica did that off camera and say, you know what? Let me see how we can mediate with the two of us, and let's take care of this as grown women, right? But it didn't turn out like that because she wanted to let her know on the radio live that she was going to check her.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Okay. Just got a few more to show you guys, so hold on.
I mean, Jess has a point. I'm on Jess' side because Lauren came in to fill in with her. And I love Lauren. And I love her segment and everything. But if y'all going to add it to the show, add it to the show legitimately. If she's a producer, let her keep playing the background.
Okay, thank you. She's not a producer, though, but not anymore. But thank you.
Well, no, she's still the senior news producer.
But she also does on air segment as well.
Here's the problem.
What?
We don't know what the hell she does. And that's what Jess is trying to say.
Yes.
We need the communication. It's that's all it is. I'm not, you know what? Let me shut up.
Hello.
That was rude.
So they playing with Jess too, though. So
They're playing with Jess and Lauren. And Lauren, we don't know what the hell she does. See,
They
that's
playing
something.
with everybody, and I wouldn't want to work there.
What in the world?
That was mean. That was fucking mean.
Like, I feel like this is just there's a reason why Angela Yee left.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it feels that the guys are on one side, and whoever comes in that place or other people that comes in that place is them against them, because the guys are always going to be on the corporate side. So whatever y'all got going on is going to be what it's going to be. And I'm not understanding the dynamic. Y'all supposed to be a group. I think the Breakfast Club need to end. Isn't this like one of the longest?
It should have been in.
I think so too, and I think there's a ratings issue.
Oh, Dory, do you think that maybe it might be that maybe Jess might have postpartum? Maybe.
Well,
that's
possible. That's totally possible. I hate that has to be an excuse, but I think it's possible. Yes, because she's inside her feelings in a way where nobody really understands what the fuck is going on. We don't get it.
I get it.
Do you?
Yeah, I feel like if I put it this way, I feel like if I went on maternity leave or I was out sick or whatever the case may be, Jess said that she said, "Oh, I want Lauren to fill in for me because she's great. So I want Lauren to fill in for me." Okay, Lauren filled in for you. Then you come back. Before you come back, now you're getting things from the fans. Oh, Lauren's so great. Lauren is this. They should have hired Lauren instead of Jess. Da 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 da. Then you come back. The person that you said, "Oh, can hold my place while I'm out," is still here. So now you're still here. But it's not only that you're still here, you're still in my segment. It's not like, oh, they said, it's on, and we move you to a different segment and you cover something else. Now you're in my segment of the show, corresponding with me. Like, we have to have it back and forth. It don't take two people to do this job. So I understand where Jess is. Do I think Jess' delivery is correct? the professionalism, I don't know, because I don't know how many corporate jobs Jess may have had. I don't know her background like that. All I've known is for her to have been a comic. So I don't know where her corporate ladder, lies, and
Right.
how she responds to things and how it works in corporate America. So I don't know.
Right.
But I can understand her frustration, because if I was out on, let's say,
Did something happen
so
to
I'm
his sound?
killing in my role, and then I
Froze.
Okay.
You froze for a second.
Froze.
Am I back now?
Yeah, we didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I was saying I would feel a type of way if I came back into my role. Like, let's say I was on FMLA or something like that, and I came back into my role, and the person that was covering for me was still there, and they don't leave after weeks. Like, they're still there and helping or assisting in my role and having feedback and what I'm doing with this and having questions and reporting to my boss or whatever the case may be. I would definitely feel some type of way. Now, how she reacted, I don't agree with, but I understand where she's coming from.
Okay. I mean, that was very eloquent. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I try.
You did. You did a good job. I got another one for you, though.
That's hilarious. Chose her replacement, and now she's mad about it. It's really just hilarious fault why this whole situation even happened in the first place. She chose Lauren. Why would you choose somebody who was clearly better than you at your own job? That's on you. Why would you choose the best person for the job in the first place? Lauren is professional. She shows up. She's detailed. She's intelligent. She's a journalist. She's everything Jess is not. And it's not a knock at Jess, because Jess is hilarious. She is funny as hell. And we get it. Like, it's a time to be funny. But when it's time to get the real news out, and y'all got you got CEOs up there, political people up there, you got rappers, y'all want to have a serious conversation, Lauren's the one for the job. Jess is the comedic punch, I guess. But Lauren gets the job done. Like, she can read. Jess can't read. Like, that's another thing. Jess really can't read like that. She really be fumbling over the simplest shit. Yeah. I be watching her like, why is she doing this to herself? You hear me? I know why Jess got the job. She's hilarious, bro. She's really funny. But yeah, bro, when it comes to, I don't want to pin them against each other because they both dope, but I hope they can all four work it out, because all four of them up there together, they bring a certain dynamic, and it will work if they just put the egos aside and just put the jealousy away. Other than that, this can actually work.
Yeah.
I agree with him.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I hear you, brother. Hold on. I got another one.
Area's going out bad. She going out bad. There's never a circumstance in the workplace where you tell somebody to shut up or hush. And more importantly, a live on air personality type of job. You don't never tell nobody live on air. It looks bad. It gives the fodder to the fans to make them think, oh, y'all are fighting. Y'all don't get along. I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't like the way this looks at all. But I will tell you one thing that I love what the Breakfast Club did. They leaned into it. I love that the Breakfast Club leaned into it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. If I was management and I was an executive at a company, Jess, after that live she did, she would have been placed on suspension.
Damn.
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
She would.
I agree.
Right.
She didn't have to go that far.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not.
She's lucky that she's not on suspension or anything, She's very lucky.
Yeah. Okay, got another video. Hold on. These are so good. Or maybe I did that one.
No matter how y'all try to spin it in favor of, what's her name, Lauren LaRosa, Charlamagne and DJ Envy definitely set Just Hilarious up on the Breakfast Club. I have not met just a plethora of celebrities in my life, but I have met Just Hilarious, and I happened to meet her in 2019. And the irony that I just shared that picture because it popped up because it was around this time, so it popped up in my Facebook memories. And I actually met her like right when I had became homeless through no fault of my own, but unlawfully homeless. And I met her, and my friend had a business trip, and so she was. So we stayed at the Beau Rivage in Biloxi, and they were with my friend's room. They were like 2 complimentary tickets, but there were 3 of us that came. So one of us wasn't gonna be able to go to the show, so we didn't want to do that. So we just opted not to go to her show. So downstairs, they had the little dining, part. So when we were down there sitting down and eating, I saw her when she came through, like after her show or whatever. She came in, so I was like, my friend and her friend was sitting there, like I'm gonna go over here and ask her. All she gonna do is just sit down, if I asked her for a picture. So I walked over. And I was like, hey. I said, hey. She said, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. She said, did you come to the show? I said, no. I said, we weren't able to explain to her what I just told y'all. And she was like, okay. So she said, give me the phone. So she said, oh, give me your phone so you can take a picture. And out, because I had the phone up like this. She was like, oh, you want to take a selfie? She was like, come on. And that's how we ended up getting the selfie with her. Like I said, the picture that I shared. I know that every Black Culture, she could have easily been standoffish, y'all. She probably was tired. She had just got through done a show, and she was doing multiple shows a day, I think, while I was down there. But the point is that she just genuinely seemed like a nice and down to earth person, as opposed to, like I said, how y'all been writing. I didn't get any of that, hardness, any of the ghetto-ness. Her character still came across like she was, because let's face it, y'all are Black people especially, y'all are okay. And once again, it's one of those conditional and conventional times when Black people can use their ratchetness, their ebonic talk, their verbiage that's, specific to the areas that they're from, things like that. So, the dialect is going to be different, y'all okay with her, her twang on her words sometime. And now it's, y'all want to talk about her being dyslexic. You want to use that, or use the fact that the Lauren lady, she's educated and things like that. That wasn't an issue before. I see it for what it is. And I still say that Charlamagne and DJ Envy, like they set this up. Once again, y'all pitting Black women against one another. If Jess Hilarious brought Lauren in there, of course, there was no way, standing for her while she was on maternity leave. There's no way that she thought that this woman was going to take her job, especially when she basically helped her get to the platform to be able to speak. I was saying that, she was speaking on TMZ. TMZ and the Breakfast Club are 2 totally different shows, y'all. So it doesn't matter that there are a lot of people that had other positions here and good positions in their jobs here, and they weren't able to get any more jobs that even close in that area before. So it means nothing. That's what I'm basically trying to get y'all to see. I think that this once again, this is something that they did to Just Hilarious based upon her, and something they could use, and like I said, highlight her dyslexia. However, every time I'm on here talking about that she can't read, she can't write, she can't do this, and other people that have worked with her. So the fuck what? So that should mean that she make it a little bit better, because she's obviously had to work harder to get where she is, if she has had to deal with those type of hindrances in her life. So how about y'all think about that first before y'all start pointing motherfucking fingers at people? Because truth be told, Charlamagne nor DJ ain't neither one of them motherfuckers. Like I said, especially Charlamagne, he's supposed to be the motherfucking comedian. He ain't never been motherfucking funny, and I always, like I said, been a little limp-handed, to me. So hey, call it what you want.
Oh, I'm here.
Mm.
Child, she spoke a word, and I thought the video would never end.
Well, you know what? She took us on a ride.
She covered all the bases. Oh my God. Okay, maybe I have one more video, maybe. Hold on. Video file. Let me see. I don't even know now. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here.
All right. I just wanted to play that one more time. This is so sad.
It is sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's so sad.
You know what? I stopped listening to Breakfast Club a long time ago when Angela E left.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I stopped listening to it.
Me too.
So I'm surprised they wasn't canceled.
Didn't your show have something to do with P. Diddy?
Was Revolt
Their
a part
show?
of this?
Yeah, was it part of Revolt?
I think Revolt had some type of involvement with the Breakfast Club. I think so.
Yeah.
Like the TV version of it, because there's radio and then there's like the TV version of it. I think the TV version fell under Revolt.
Interesting. Interesting. I think their ratings are low. I think this is a little bit of a ploy. I think two black women going against each other is old. It's tired. How 92% of us are sticking together, but two young black girls can't. That doesn't make sense to me. I think we're too grown for this shit. This is like not 20 years ago. This is today, and we don't do this to one another.
Right.
Yeah, it's child's play.
It's child's play. That's a good way of saying it. All right, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm literally falling asleep on camera. That's why it took me so long to come back, because I was passing out.
You was dozing off, Dory.
Yes. That one woman with the eyes, she
It's
talked
time to turn
forever.
up.
Huh?
I said it's time to turn up.
What?
Turn up what?
Turn up for what? Turn up for what?
I don't go sleep till about 4 o'clock.
Kenneth.
Wow.
On the weekend.
What do you do until 4?
No.
Party.
Oh,
With
you going out?
who? Are you going out?
No, I'm staying in the house. You told all Tauruses to stay in the house for the next 5 weeks. So
I said,
I'm in the house.
please,
I'm not going.
let's get out of Uranus and Taurus. Oh, God, 7 years. 7 years of this shit.
I'll be right in my house saying what? Because we had a reading one time and you said that I may end up in jail. So I have
Lord.
Well, after hearing that you heard this today.
I don't know what I was doing to end up in jail. So I said, okay. Then I said, damn, Karen's a Taurus. She just got convicted of DUI.
Right.
I
See?
said, you know what I'm going to do? Stay in the house. So
See, she didn't make it out. She didn't make it out. That's what I'm trying to tell all my Tauruses.
Yep, I stay right in the house. Because like 3 drinks can take you over the limit. Depending on your,
Depending upon the drink.
Yeah, the drink, yeah. 3
And your
drinks.
thighs.
Yep.
And your thighs?
Your thighs.
Your size, ma'am, not thighs. It could be your thighs too, I guess.
Look, your ears went up.
That's a whole nother position.
Position? Damn.
Carlita says, I'm going to be on my best behavior until after my birthday in May. Please do. Please do.
Don't get
No
lost.
drama at work. I don't care if somebody calls you. I don't care, Carlita, if somebody tells you, shut up. Shut up. Just be like,
Not shut up.
not shut up, right?
Paper trail. Paper trail.
Those are fighting words.
That is fighting words, though.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a Taurus and somebody tells you to shut up, I don't want to be that Taurus. I don't want to be that Taurus that you told shut up. Because them horns go down, and if they small enough, they're going to wait. But if you make them wait, they simmer. You don't want to do that. So y'all better watch who y'all say shut up to, Jess.
What is Jess anyway?
Let me check. That's a good question.
What is Lauren?
Okay, you look up Lauren. I'll look up Jess.
You give me the person that don't have a following. Lauren.
She don't have a following.
I don't know. Her stuff is out here.
She's an Aquarius. She acts like an Aquarius.
Yes. Okay, so let's be real.
Yes.
Lauren knew what she was doing.
Wait, no. Lauren's not an Aquarius.
No,
Lauren
Jess is the Aquarius.
Oh, okay.
Lauren is 1129. What's that?
Sag.
Sad. Oh, she got a smart mouth.
Yeah.
She knew what she was doing.
So she knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1122. Is that still a Sag?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
1122.
That was that little
Sag.
shot at the end. I'm the producer. You're my talent. That's that Sag talk.
That was Sag all the way.
Well, that's what they called them. One's the talent. One's the
She
producer.
said, "My talent."
My talent.
Well, if
She's
over
son Jess.
But if she's the talent, if she's the producer over the Breakfast Club, then
Yeah, but you don't say that.
well, she
You
should have told me to
say
shut the hell up.
Well, she basically belittled her.
She's
She belittled her.
She's the radio.
She
talent.
belittled.
She's not her talent.
Yeah.
I'm on
Right.
Lawrence.
But you know what, though? She belittled Jess by saying that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
She's under.
Oh, this is the spiciness of Jess. Her moon is a Gemini.
Mm. So that's that switch that get flipped.
We don't know which Jess we're getting from day to day.
That's why I said earlier. I was like, sometimes you feel like fun, she's bubbly, and then you get to the other side, you be like, "Ooh, you're not the same person I thought you were."
Mm-hmm.
So you never know which one you actually get.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope that Jess is not. I wonder if she overthinks.
Yes, she's an Aquarius. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever she thinks is what's happening.
Who, Jess?
Yes, the Aquarius. Whatever they think in their head is what's happening.
Yeah, which is part of the immaturity. So it's interesting that the age of Aquarius is all about someone like Jess, right? We've got the next 20 years with the age of Aquarius, right? Now their objective is to pour into people.
Mm-hmm.
So what the hell is the world going to look like in the age of Aquarius? Because they do see things very, very different than the rest of the world. Much like Geminis, though. Their eyes are different. Their conceptions are different. Aquarius people, Aquarius.
That's true.
So I'm wondering what the next 20 years are going to look like in the age of Aquarius. Because we're in it. We're in it.
So much
Yep, Kenneth,
overlap.
stay home. Gotta stay home.
For 20 years, Melissa?
For 20 years, I know, right?
I'm not going to make it. I'm going to be an old spinster by that time.
I'm back outside.
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Kane. In a wheelchair. Where's your scooter?
Carlito says, I usually ignore people anyway. I'm not as quick to respond as I used to be. Georgia Peach says she's an Aquarius. She overthinks because I do. I'm always in my head.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, great. My nerve. I'm sorry.
All right, guys. I can't take it anymore. if anybody wants a reading with me, 213-458-7408. Say goodnight, Steph.
Good night.
Say goodnight, Kenneth.
Bye.
Melissa, say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for all the commentators, all the co-hosts on screen and the co-hosts in comments. Thank you so much. Love you all.
Bye.
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 In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door.